right now I'm on my way up North Michigan, leaving from Chicago. It'll take me about 5.5 hours to get up there. This trip, this is a first for me in a lot of ways. This is my first winter camping trip. It's gonna be my first solo trip ever, so that's exciting. That's exciting. I'm very excited about it. First solo hike, overnighter, all the above ever. I'm actually going on my first Bigfoot expedition ever. I don't know if any of you guys believe in that. I've always believed in Bigfoot. I believe that, you know, there could possibly could be something else out there. I've never seen one. However, last year, as I told you guys just real briefly during the hunting season earlier this year, I told you guys I was going to be having a Bigfoot expedition coming up, and the time has come. I heard something while I was camping with me and my wife, who doesn't believe in any of that, but we heard wood knocking, and as you guys know about Bigfoot's wood knocking, they associate that with Bigfoots as far as, I don't know if it's a form of communication with them or whatever it is, but wood knocking. Obviously animals do not knock on wood. Last year we were out on state land, we were camping, me and my wife, sitting around a bonfire, early morning hours, probably between 1 and 2 a.m. I mean, dead silent, and just out of nowhere we heard undeniable, undistinct wood knocking, and it literally sounded like it was probably 40-50 yards in front of us, like super loud. Like, the best way I can describe this is like if a grown man took a hard piece of wood and banged it against another equally hard piece of wood as hard as he could, and that noise, that wood knocking noise, that would obviously be undeniable wood knocking, well, that's exactly what it was. Now, a lot of people, when they talk of Bigfoots, they always say, like, you know, they heard 3 knocks, or, you know, whatever the case may be. This time, I've never heard wood knocks, never heard no whoops or anything like that. But this trip that I was on, I swear to God, I probably heard, it was probably 40 to 50 wood knocks, consecutive wood knocks in a row. And it was, I don't know, it was just the craziest thing. Like, I've spent my whole life camping, hunting. I've been in the woods for, I mean, if you want to compile all my adventures, everything together from a kid, all that, I've been in the wood thousands of hours. Like, I've seen lots of animals, heard lots of animals, but this noise that I heard, which I'm going to say is wood knocking, definitely wood knocking, never heard anything like that in my entire life. Not even remotely close to this. We'll see what happens. I'll take you guys with me on this adventure, and I'll check back in once I get up north. So, I'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned. Well, this is it. Have no clue exactly where I'm gonna go set up camp at, but like I said, I got here late last night, so I couldn't really do anything. Just got too late to screw around to try to build any type of shelter or anything. But the area that I'm at right now is where I heard the knocks last year, so ideally I want to be in the same general area. So right now, probably all I'm gonna do really is probably just hike out about a mile or so. Just, you know, I want to get back in the woods. I'm already far back as far as the drive. It took me a while to get back here, but I want to continue on foot a little further out. So this is like I said, my first solo adventure ever. Solo hike, first ever winter camping, all that. So it's awesome. Look how beautiful this is. It's just me by myself. How awesome. Little scary, you know, but not that type of scared, you know, but I guess that's what brings me out here. I love that feeling. I love that feeling of the fear factor, my adrenaline, the excitement, all the above. Just that's what keeps me always coming back to nature. But being by yourself it's a whole nother game. So I got to get started because I got a lot of work to do. I have to be smart on my batteries because I only have a few, so I have to make sure, especially with the cold weather, you know, cameras they don't work that great, but I need to pick my filming wisely, what I choose to film wisely. But I'll take you, for right now, take you with me to go on. This is great. I love it. What it is exactly I'm looking for, obviously, like I said, I'm doing a Bigfoot, I guess you can call it a hunt. I'm not really hunting it. I don't want to, it's not like I'm trying to kill it if I've ever seen one or whatever, but honestly, I don't know what it is. I do believe in it. However, what I heard last year, that's what brings me out here. I want to know what it is that made that noise, or just even hear it again. Look for any sort of tree structures, unnatural tree falling, footprints, anything that I can come across. You know. So we'll see. Isn't this awesome? Look at it. Just me. Just me in the great outdoors of up north Michigan, baby. Been coming up here since I was a kid. And see, that's another thing. I've been coming up here my whole life. Camping many times a year with my father. He brought us up here as kids, but never in my life did I hear anything like that. Anything. And that's what's, I don't know. I guess that's what's got me out here today. So I'm out here for 3 days and 3 nights by myself. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting, and most of all, it is going to be epic, awesome, just an amazing adventure all around, baby. Got my 45 on my side here. Got my AR-15 on my pack. So, and I got my hunting knife. I always have that. Knife is probably, in my eyes, for safety purposes, I'd rather have a knife out here than a gun any day. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the gun, but the knife is the ultimate survival tool that if you ever stranded out here, really, gun's not going to do much for you but protect you. But as far as saving your life, for shelter and whatnot, a knife. A knife is an all-around tool. All right, I'm gonna savor some of my battery. Once I get stuff going, I'll start recording a little bit more. See you guys soon. Wish me luck. Let's go get that big hairy ape, baby. Where you at, Bigfoot? Where you at? Coming out with your big hairy ass. They just came out and beat my ass right now. All right. See you guys in a little bit. I found me a spot. Got my ridge pole set up. I'm gonna build, I guess, like a lean-to shelter. Never built one of. I built a lean-to, but not like not the one that I have in mind. I think it's called. I want to say a super shelter. I'm really not 100% sure on that, but anywho, this is what I got going here. I got a tarp. I got this reflective tarp here that I'm gonna throw on there first. And he's got some. Well, I'll throw this up first, and then probably the other tarp. But I got some, like I said, I got some 3 mil plastic that's gonna drape down like this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and record this whole thing, and I don't want to drain my battery out. But I got to the spot that I picked out under some pines that got some good cover from the snowfall, rain, whatever it may be. I don't think we're getting no rain, thank God. But still have a lot of more work ahead of me. So I'll check back in. I'll show you guys the progress I've made, if any. We'll see. Yeah, got a lot of work. So I will come back to you guys in a little bit and hopefully show you the finished product. Hopefully. So, all right. See you in a minute. This is the finished product, I guess. I don't know. I think it came out all right. A lot of damn work, I'll tell you that. A lot. I'm cold, sweating, a little bit of both. Not good. So I need to get me. Gotta get a fire going like quick. So I gotta eat. I'm hungry. Man. I hope this stuff lights up here. I hope. Damn. Thank God that started. I mean, it's damp. That grass is damp. Grabbed it on the way when I was walking. I had it in my pocket, so dry it up. Get me a little fire going. Cold, hungry. Gotta have some heat. God, without fire, I don't know what the hell I would do. Well, I gotta make me something to eat, folks, so there you have it. Hopefully that thing works. I didn't build a fire wall just yet. I was trying earlier. It's hard to pound. The ground's froze. I really can't get spikes to go in there. So one thing's good. I do have a negative 30 degree sleeping bag, so I'm sure I'm going to be fine in there as long as I'm, you know, in the sleeping bag and whatnot. But for right now, that's it. I just wanted to show you guys the finished product that I did. Hopefully later on tonight, I'll come back and we'll do some calls and see if we can get anything to respond to us. But after I eat, do some exploring around here, see if we can find anything. Alrighty, see you guys in a little bit. Oh, she's a bubbling. Oh yeah, baby. Now, gotta rehydrate. Ouchie! These gloves are already, just from being wet a little bit, already frozen up. It's like stiff. Let this rehydrate some, and I even have, that's not enough for coffee. Nice and relaxing. This is so relaxing. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Got a good bed of coals going. That's good. That's what I wanted. Now, I mean, fire should be easier to start from here on out, as long as I maintain it somewhat. You know, got a whole nice pile of birch bark that I found on the way walking here, so that's good stuff. Probably the best stuff, actually. So yeah, I gotta let this go for about 10 minutes or so. Shake it, baby, shake it up. Shake it, shake it. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I mean, these aren't my winter gloves, these are just what I've been working in, but hard as a damn rock right now. Shit. What a beautiful day. Beautiful day. A lot of work. This was a lot of work, and I'm still not done. I need to eat. I need to take a break. I haven't got the bedding area set up yet. I still gotta cut down a ton of spruce boughs, cut them, make me a little cushion in there, keep me off of the ground, you know. But I need to eat. I am starving right now. God. Woo. Yes, sir. So glad I got to come out and do this. I've been wanting to do this for forever. A solo hike, camp, whatever you want to call it. And shit, Bigfoot, baby. I mean, how awesome is that? You know, I've been wanting to do that as well. I know a lot of people probably don't believe that, but oh well. I'm not here to try to convince anybody. I'm just making a video doing what I'm doing. But it's funny that, you know, a lot of people criticize you and not believe in that or whatever, but them people never spent a day in their life in the woods, but yet they're going to tell you what's there and what's not there. Funny, you know? I'll tell you right now, folks, he's out there. I promise you. I hope we get some hear some calls tonight or something. Hear something at least. Be nice. Even if we don't, oh well. Still gonna enjoy myself. Alright, I need to save some of this battery, folks, so hopefully later on this evening at some point we'll link back up. Alrighty. You guys stay warm. See you in a little bit. Do some calls tonight. The coyote caller. Try to do some knocks. See if I can get a response or anything. Tell you what, I've seen a ton of deer. Holy cow, like a lot. Some nice buck tracks here. You can see the spurs in the back. Lot of deer tracks. A lot of deer tracks, no squatch tracks. You hear that? Exactly. Nothing. Should be a good night. It's dead silent out here too. It's like it's really quiet. No wind, thank God. That's good. A lot of deer tracks. See like this right here. You can see the deer coming and pawing the ground, looking for some food, I guess. Something to eat. I've been seeing that a lot. Like, look, it's all over here, pawing at the ground. Alright, that's what I wanna show you guys. Alright, this right here, like, this is what they say from everything, you know, that I've watched. Tree breaks. This is what would be considered a tree break. You know, think outside the box for a minute. Let's be realistic here. This is, okay, you see this tree? You see the tree behind it, correct? Obviously that tree behind it, that's natural. It's got the bend in it. There's a little guy behind it. It's kind of bent over, but that obviously is due to weather, snow, or whatnot. Okay, now you see stuff like this. No saw marks. Very sturdy tree. No saw marks, no nothing. Just obviously, you can see, clean break. Okay, now look where it's broke at. So it's broke down lower. So imagine like something tall would have to grab it from up top and pull down, which would obviously snap towards the bottom. This is the area where I heard the knocking, and when you see stuff like this, like, I don't see this around everywhere. So I mean, I see, you can tell natural tree fall, natural tree bending, anything like that, or stuff like this. You have to stop and ask yourself, is that natural? I don't think it's natural. I don't think snow just cracks a tree in half like that. It bends it. I mean, there you have it right there. Now this, what would break that? Obviously no man can snap that tree in half. It's not going to happen. You can try all day long, it's just not going to happen. So stuff like that makes you wonder. Obviously once it's starting to get dark here in a little bit, I'll be doing I'm going to do some calls around this area, try to do some wood knocking, see if I can get a response from that. Alright, so catch you guys when it gets dark. When it gets dark, we'll come back on and see what we got. But I wanted to show you that's kind of cool. Honestly, I don't think it's natural, not at all. I mean, you would see that everywhere. You don't see it everywhere. Like, again, like, next time if you're ever out in the woods, just start looking at stuff, you know, ask yourself the questions, like, think outside the box. Is that natural? Stuff like that natural. A solid tree like that solid, it's not rotting, it's not rotted, it's not, you know, I'd be able to break that, no problem. If it was a rotted tree, I mean, anyone that's been in the woods, you know, a tree that's dead standing, you can most of the time push them over by hand. Not that one. So I don't know, things that make you go, I think there's a squatch in these woods. Those guys, what a joke. Sorry, they're jokes. They make people not believe in stuff like that. You're not gonna see no animal, no Bigfoot or anything like that walking down a damn road screaming like they do. If you're gonna hunt an animal, you know, gotta hunt it. You gotta go out, get out in the woods, go after it, camp out. You're not gonna walk out there for an hour and expect to see a Bigfoot. All right, wait till it gets dark. I wanna save this battery. These batteries go quick in this weather. Unreal, man. But I'll get back with you guys here in a little bit, okay? No, this is gonna be obviously you can't see it. This is more you can try to hear stuff. I'm gonna just do some wood knocking. Basically, I'm gonna try to mimic what I heard last year, and in doing so, we'll see if we get a response. Again, it's night, so you're not gonna have no visual. This is all sound. this is how, I mean, I'm going to try to do the best that I can of what I heard, if I can do it. I mean, it was a lot, so I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. Let's see if I can first get the sound. About it. Actually tired me out doing that. Honest to God. It was even more crisp than that and louder. You had to be there. That's all I can say. You had to be there. I'm glad my wife was there to witness that with me, because honestly it's kind of hard to believe what I'm saying, but that actually got me tired doing it like that. I mean, I got a decent sized piece of hardwood as well, but it was just louder. I mean, so you could imagine, like, if you do believe in Bigfoot, as I do, something of that strength just wailing on a tree or another piece of wood or whatever, like, it was so loud, so crisp, so close. Like, I can't even explain it to you. Like I said, never in my entire life did I ever hear anything remotely close to that. I'm not gonna do no howls or anything because I don't have that range in my voice to even do something like that. Ooh! 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 It's freezing out here. I wish at least that you'd have been able to hear the coyotes, but by the time, I figure as always, by the time you turn your camera on, the He stopped, and the collar that I have, because it's so cold outside, it does not want to work. And that is one of the problems that a lot of people have with those game collars, is when it's cold like this, they do not want to work. Some batteries getting low. Well, it doesn't look like no action. I ain't hearing nothing other than coyotes. I ain't hearing nothing. I wish that my mouth is so numb I can't even talk. I wish the coyote collar was working so I could use it, but nope. Try one more knock. Let's do another knock. Let's see what happens. Still looking around here. Didn't hear no noise last night. Coyote collar didn't work out so well because it was too cold. It wouldn't work. I mean, it was real low, so it wasn't even worth it. There were coyotes that were howling prior to me getting set up, so I was hoping that would work so I can get a reaction out of them at least. I mean, I always enjoy hearing a good coyote howl, bark. No wood knocking noise. Again, like I said, the knocks that I did, like now doing that, I'm glad I did that to have a comparison, because honest to God, like that, I can't even compare to what I heard. Even me doing it right there and me hearing it that close does not compare to how loud it was when I heard it. Me and my wife heard it. It was so loud and so crisp. It was just crazy, man. Crazy. I don't know. I mean, everyone, you know, you can believe what you want. Like I said, I never claimed that I seen a Bigfoot. Whole reason I'm here, like I said, is, you know, I heard something that I can't explain, so that's odd to me. And anything to get me out into the great outdoors is always a good thing, you know. Haven't found any like tree structures or anything like that. I mean, you see trees bent and stuff, but I'm talking something like that really looks like out of place. not natural tree fall or anything like that. I mean, I see some other bends, some trees bowed over there, but looks all natural to me. I guess, you know, when you see it, you'll know. If you just use common sense, you'll know that, hey, you know, it looks out of place. This doesn't look right. Let me see this. Normally they say too, when there's a tree break like that, it indicates like territory markings or stuff like that. You know, but I see people a lot of times they have videos of, you know, trees blown over like this. You got, you know, a little, see, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's another tree break, but that. Now see, now this, I can knock this over with my hand pretty much. That I could see weather doing something like that. But when it's hard and sturdy like how that one was yesterday, it's, even though it's been broken in half for quite some time, it's a solid tree. Like, it's a solid tree. I highly doubt that snow, wind, or anything is going to snap a tree of that thickness in half. Now granted, like that one is snapped in half, that tree's rotted. I could, if I wanted to, I could pretty much knock that whole tree over. So I could totally see something like that happening to the tree. Again, you just gotta think outside the box, take a second and think. Like, there's another part of this state forest. I mean, obviously I'm way away from that, but I did see, after I had heard those wood knocks and other stuff, we went exploring out miles away from here, and there was some sticks that were almost sort of teepeed shape up against a tree that obviously did not fall into that place. And as a hunter myself, I cannot see another hunter doing that. I mean, there's no purpose for it. It didn't look like a, you know, like a structure you'd want to stay in as far as a human would, you know, as far as a human goes, but at the same time, it's out of place. It doesn't look right. I don't know. I'm gonna be taking off here today. Kind of got some stuff to do. I was able to get 3 days up here. A lot of lessons learned on this trip. Like I said, this was my first solo trip ever, so you know, a couple mistakes and stuff, but trial and error. I'll definitely learn from this experience and take it with me on the next one. But nevertheless, I'm so glad that I made it out here. It was awesome. I enjoyed the solitude, the peace and quiet. I love it. No Bigfoot, but hey, it is what it is, you know. Not everybody gets to see one or hear one or whatever. Like I said, my whole life I've been coming up to these woods as a kid and stuff, and never heard anything like that. So it just goes to show, it's not every time you're gonna walk out into the woods to expect to hear something or see something. It doesn't happen like that. It's beautiful. Too bad I gotta go home, but God, this is so beautiful. I mean, this is basically like just a dirt road that cuts right through the middle of the forest, and what we call 2 tracks in Michigan here, they're just a bunch of like 2-track trails that just, man, they go for miles back here. It's just so awesome. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, comment, any one of the 4. It would be awesome. Hopefully I can get out here again soon and get another overnighter in. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Bigfoot trip. This trip was, I wanted to come to try to hear what I heard last year. But also, you know, this was my first solo overnighter ever. First winter overnighter. A lot of firsts for me on this trip, a lot. So glad to bring you guys along, and thanks so much for watching the Hudson's Outdoor Adventures. I appreciate it. Until the next time, I will see you guys later.